I was watching the news recently when I heard Scott Morrison say this.
Australia's emissions have fallen by more than 20%.
But then I remembered. So now I'm here to show you
how the Australian government bends the truth with
clever accounting and creative PR.
step number 1, use a convenient baseline. In the case of Australia, they chose
2005.
Now, would it surprise you that 2005 is also the year that Australia hit a 10-year high in carbon emissions? And if we just moved that back 10 years, instead of a 20% reduction, we would see a 1% reduction. Step number 2, dodgy accounting using land use change, and forestry, abbreviated to LULUCF. At its most basic level, LULUCF is about trees and whether we have more of them or less of them than the past. The problem is the Australian government is cherry picking which things they will and won't take credit for. For example, the 2020 bushfires, they're not going to take credit for all the carbon emissions that came out of that because that was natural. That had nothing to do with the government. At the same time, they're taking credit for the end of the millennium drought and the many trees that have naturally grown since then. So in short, LULUCF can't be trusted. Well, what do Australia's emissions actually look like if we remove them? Looks like they're still going up. Which takes us beautifully to number 3, take credit for COVID lockdowns. That blip at the end where it's actually going down, that is literally thanks to millions of us not being able to leave our house and be stuck in miserable 5-kilometre bubbles. COVID reduced Australia's emissions by about 5%, but we're already seeing that coming back up. Australia claiming that they reduced their carbon emissions by 20% is absolute poppycock. And so this makes me think, maybe it's time we replace Scotty and his mates from marketing with candidates who are running on integrity and climate.
There are a few countries, developed countries, that get into that league.